May God be with you all.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you get called up on our live?
What do you mean?
Oh, before I got in the shower, you were reviewing it.
Yeah, we reviewed it.
Okay. What do you make of it?
I don't know why I was brought up. I mean,
That we said, I think the only thing we said was we referenced the bee.
you
using
said
her
that-
child. What happened was the bee got embarrassed when Johnson pulled that call log. Right?
I don't know the whole situation on that.
You should catch up on that, honestly. And then we said that she was like you with more subscribers. That's it.
No, that's not it, because there was other comments made.
Well, Purple, my God. We mentioned you once or twice in live stream. We ain't been live in weeks. We don't even go live like we used to. It ain't that deep. What bothers you?
If it's not that deep, then why even mention me?
Purple, when you get on a live, you mention people too. Earlier you said something about you think that we are the judge and jury, the moral authority. If
I didn't
that's
say
how,
anything about morals.
well, okay, yeah, no morals. But you said that tell me what you think about our live. What was it you said? That we're judgy.
Yeah, you guys get on your live and you point out things that you don't agree with and you don't like, but then yet you call me a bully.
Well, Purple, most people when they get on a live, especially in this sector or other sectors, they talk about other things going on in the sector. You do it. You talked about Susan. So are you judging Susan? Do you think you're better than Susan when you reviewed Susan? Okay. We reviewed some YouTubers last night. What you do the same thing.
Right. I understand that. But then so we can call you guys bullies and,
Well, if you want to, if that's like the new buzzword.
if we're doing the same things, then yeah. If you're going to call me a bully, then you guys are bullies too.
Did I call you a bully last night?
You
'Cause I
did.
don't remember.
You did.
I called the bee a bully. She is.
You called me one too.
Nah, I don't think I did.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, pull it up. Because I
It's
definitely
only-
called the bee a bully, and I'll call her one again and again and again because she doesn't move me, Purple. I'm not somebody that gets moved by these YouTubers. I don't run to them. I don't need backup from them. You know what I'm saying? The bee does nothing for me. She is a bully. You got it? Where I called you one?
I don't know the exact timestamp. No, I don't. I'd have to find it.
Yeah, I don't think I called you one. Now, the FOIA that was pulled on you.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Huh?
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Here's where I stand on it today. It already happened. If I could go back, I probably wouldn't have done it because, and here's why. Everybody already knew it was a lie, right? You got Heidi. Heidi said that we may have threatened your son because we came from Ziggy's.
Right, and that's right after she said that, I said, no, the jerks didn't have anything to do with it.
No, Purple, you were not very verbal
I did not,
at all.
I did not accuse you. Go with what she said whatsoever.
Okay, but
no,
you
ma'am.
didn't shut it down either. But
Yes,
let me go
I
back
did.
to my original point. Let me go back. Pulling the FOIA probably wouldn't be something I would do today because people are going to believe what they want to believe.
Mm-hmm.
If they believe that the jerks threatened Purple's son because they come from Ziggy's, then that's on them. So it is what it is. We pulled a FOIA. It showed what it showed.
It didn't show
The
anything.
jerks didn't threaten your child.
I never said the jerks threatened my child.
I know, Purple. I'm saying that's
No,
the
so you're
purpose
going
of
after
pulling.
something Heidi said.
Yes, on your panel, which you should have control of.
I
You didn't
did.
have control of your panel back then. No, you didn't, Purple. Heidi
Yes,
ran
I
this
did,
shit.
because I told Heidi you guys had nothing to do with it.
I don't think so. You were not very.
I know I did.
Not. I don't know. I don't think so. It
I
just
know I did.
and we saw how this went before with Frank, and we just weren't going to be Frank. Where we're accused of threatening a minor child. That's insane.
Okay, so hold up. So once you got that information,
Uh-huh.
that should have ended there. And seeing that I didn't accuse you, give your names or anything to law enforcement, it should have ended there. There was no reason that you guys needed to read my 911 calls when I was fucking sick.
When you were sick.
Yeah, when my daughter called 911 because I passed out.
Yeah, that didn't have anything to do with it. I agree.
But y'all thought it was great to read out all this information that had nothing to do with what Heidi
I'll agree with
accused
you.
of.
I'm agreeing with you. Your 911 incident had nothing to do with your son being threatened or not being threatened. I agree. But the situation that's happening now that you're reviewing, I think if you went back, watched some live streams, kind of caught up on what is going on, maybe you would have a better understanding instead of thinking, oh, the jerks mentioned me, they're talking about me, FOIAs, blah, 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 blah. There's so much more to it than that. You there?
Well, I don't need to go back and do anything.
Well, I mean,
know.
yeah, you kind of do. If you're going to like review something, it's good to do your homework, I feel like. So you're more informed.
I'm talking about there was no need to bring me up and reference me to
Oh,
anybody.
God dang, you reference us here and there, Purple. It ain't that.
I
deep.
don't talk about the jerks.
Mm-hmm.
Where? When and where have I
You
spoken about
reference
the
us here and there, and it's not that big of a deal, Purple. But this morning you woke up like acting like our live last night was all about you. It wasn't.
No, I did
And
not.
then you don't have any
You didn't hear the
knowledge.
beginning of my live then, obviously, because I said you guys talked. I named all the people that y'all talked about, and I said there was a small portion about me, and that's the small portion that I played.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, and that little small portion struck up this live? That you're not the judge, jury, or executioner, YouTube jerks.
Right, you're not.
No, we're
You guys
not.
act like you are.
How?
Because you, like, okay, for instance,
Mhm.
I said one time about morals.
Right.
Said that they don't, morals are at the bottom of the totem pole. Y'all ran with that. Oh my God, Purple has no morals. Da 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 da. Da. I mean,
funny shit. That is funny when you say stuff like that. Fuck morals. They're at the bottom of the barrel. I don't really care about them. It's weird and it's funny. It is like morals.
comments-
Morals. The hell with them. They're not important.
but your comments about them aren't referring, like you said, they're funny. You're not portraying them like that way. You're portraying them as like, oh my God, Purple, has no soul. She has no morals.
You did say okay. Anything else? Like that bothers you? So that you would put that in what? Judging you?
You judge everybody.
We all judge everybody. We lie to ourselves if we say we don't.
Oh, I understand that.
Mm-hmm. So what's
But
different?
you
about-
guys can't say you don't go real life on people when you do.
Okay, give me your definition of real life.
Pulling a FOIA on me.
No, we didn't show where you lived. We didn't show your address. We didn't put out your personal information.
Oh, only, my medical emergency.
I done said if I go back, I don't think that should have been read. I done told you that.
So,
Okay. What the B did was, it depends on your definition of doxing. She actually showed where a teacher taught school, the state, and the city. She showed where people lived, Purple, like they're at, like not even.
but wasn't that done to her?
Home. She showed her parents' home.
Okay, but wasn't that not done to Queen Bee first?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. Now, she's one of those. The B's one of them. When she's backed into a corner, she don't know what to do. So she will do the, they doxed my minor child. They showed a video of my minor child. My minor this, my minor that. She uses those key words. A sector where there's 90% women. Most of us are mothers. And she knows that it's going to outrage people. But it never happened.
Like I said, I don't know all the details on that, but
Yeah, I mean, it would be probably interesting to you to go listen.
I was told that they put pictures of Queen Bee.
You can't even FOIA a minor, Purple. You cannot FOIA a minor, even if you're not in true crime or trauma. That should be a given for everybody. You can't FOIA a minor.
Okay.
I mean,
that's very interesting that you say that, because y'all say I lied about my son, but you didn't. Now you just said, but you can't FOIA a minor.
Lying about something and FOIAing something is two different things. You can't FOIA a minor.
Right.
You can lie.
Right. You can. But yeah. I didn't. But you guys, since you couldn't get everything, you took it upon yourself to make the call that you said that I lied.
About us making a threat.
I never said you
that has been established. We just talked about that.
I never said you lied or you guys had anything to do with my son.
And we just established that, right? Did we not just talk about that 10 minutes ago?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you just said, but you guys told everybody that I lied.
Okay. You're trying to spin things now. You cannot FOIA a minor. True or false?
True.
Okay. But what you can do is lie about an incident. I'm just talking about you, anybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Math ain't math in here. I don't get the question you're asking. So
because you couldn't find anything on me reporting what was said about my son.
It does bring into question, did it happen? Because in all honesty, Purple, you did tell a couple of different stories.
I did not.
What you did with that threat. You did. You said you called the police and you went down there.
No. Yeah. No. If you listen, I said, because it came out on Tony's panel, I said I was walking into the police department. I never said I called. I called when my granddaughter was threatened.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I never called with my son. I called with my granddaughter.
Yeah. How does that happen though? That like you come on YouTube and people are threatening your child and your granddaughter? I got a lot of people that don't like that. It's never happened to me.
It was right in the chat.
Yeah, we saw it. Yeah, I remember seeing it. Do you think you might know today who that was?
I still believe it was who I said it was.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I mean, I'm not going to say it didn't happen in the chat because I saw it with my own eyes, but what are the chances of that happening? Your child and then your granddaughter.
Yeah.
That is so weird.
Sick. There's a lot of sick fucking people out here.
You ain't lying, there is. Well, anyway, I just come up to see what you concluded from our live stream. Do we judge people? Yeah, so do you, Purple. So does your chat. So
right. That's what I'm saying is y'all do the same thing, but you get on and act like, you guys.
I do not get on and act like anything except if you say something stupid, racist, homophobic, I'm going to point it out. And I have that right to do that. I don't have to ignore it.
You do.
No, I don't have to.
No, you have not that you.
Oh, did I have the right? Yeah.
Yes, you have the right to speak on it.
Right.
What you do.
Yes. It's no different from what you do. I mean, we all like to think that our platform is better, right? And that somehow we're different from these folks over here and these folks over here. In some ways, everybody is different. But honestly, we all get on here and talk about somebody.
Right.
Right. So.
And that's all I'm saying is we do the same thing. That was the whole point of this is you do the same thing as I do. It's just maybe different people, but we all do the same thing.
Well, I mean, there are some things I won't do or some places I won't go. There is a limit for me. And if there's not one for you, that's fine too. I mean, everybody's different, but for me, there is a line. And maybe that's where people come up with the whole you think you're better than everybody think, but that's not how I feel. I just think that's not something I'm going to do.
Yeah. And I get that. Some people will go further than others. I totally get that.
Yep. All right, Purple. I'm going to let you continue with your show.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too.
Well, who up here with me also watched The Bee last night?
I watched a little bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, I did too. I saw a
can't-
little bit of it.
I
It
can't
was
do
past
it,
my
you know
bedtime.
that. It was just
She's
gross.
just brazen, isn't she?
She makes me gag. She's lost her damn mind. There ain't
She
nothing
really
left.
has.
I think this is who she's always been. Because y'all know I never liked The Bee. I always
Oh, no, me.
You know what's really annoying though is being mad at somebody and then going and doxing the person you're mad at's friends or associates.
Yeah.
You know, I'll dox them to get back at the person you're mad at. It just is like, what are you doing? Stop.
It was
It's
her.
insanity. It's
Yeah, I watched Joneson's live. She did, about it, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, she did all of that!" And
Oh, she went on her backup first, TJ.
yeah, she did it on 2 channels.
oh my gosh,
And then she went on another one and did it again. I mean, there's some people have a different definition of dox or what a dox is. Is this a dox, soft dox, hard dox? But I would say what she did last night was a dox. You're showing
oh yeah,
street view, the house, what's in their driveway. And I know The Bee is reaching so hard. The poor thing.
I don't care what they call it, hard dox, soft dox, dox. I call it wrong. It's just wrong.
Yeah, I know. What she done was
Okay.
wrong. She's reaching so hard with this whole.
And then B10, did you? I did see when he came up. Did you see that?
Oh, he tried to act sad, that part.
Yeah, where he's like, well, I'm normally against this, but then he proceeds to say, oh, how, they just deserve it. People deserve to get doxxed. Are you kidding me?
BTM, just admit that
Keep
whatever
that
The Bee
energy when it
does,
happens to you.
that you're there for it. You do not have a backbone anymore. It's gone. It's done, son. And that you're okay with it. Just hush. Just you wear it and wear it proud, because that's where you're at now. Where you once started and what you stood on is no longer that.
He stood on quicksand, apparently.
Yeah, right. I always felt this is who she was. I never got a good feeling about The Bee. I don't think she stands on anything. I think she's a bully, and usually bullies are just weak. You're weak, bitch. I said you're weak.
She's
I'll keep
purple.
calling you weak.
She's purple with more subscribers.
That's what I've always said. She's purple with more subs. And what she did last night is something I think she's been wanting to do. It's been in her this whole time. But people have always been in her ear. Well, we don't dox. We're anti-real life, all this stuff. And she came here using that motto and grew her channel, the anti-tragedy pimps. What Bullhorn Betty, Molly, all them do against it. She is exactly. Maybe
Oh, she definitely is.
Yeah.
I saw her the other day, as people were dropping free members, gifting memberships. And she's like, yeah, that's right. Shake them bushes, shake the bushes. You
Shake
guys,
the bushes.
you don't have to be in the bushes to be gifted a membership. If you
Yeah.
have it turned on and you ever been there, you might get gifted a membership. But some of these creators want you to think that means that people are watching but not chatting.
It doesn't mean that anymore.
It
That's
does not
that's
mean
not
that,
how it
so
works.
don't
You
waste
don't
your
even
money.
have to be subbed to that YouTuber to get a membership. I got one from a channel. This has been about a year ago. I never had been in her channel before, but because we shared subs, a lot of the same subs, I got a membership to her channel. So you all can kill that noise. You're embarrassing yourselves telling
Well, these creators want the subscribers to believe that, though, so they'll keep gifting the memberships. Like, don't gift it unless you're actually like really wanting to gift memberships, because
Yeah, because you're giving it to people that ain't even subscribed and ain't even going to be typing in her chat.
you're wasting your money, and it's just know what you're doing. That's all.
You're not shaking the bushes. That you
No.
killed that. Yeah, that's old news. I think that was a thing in 2019, 2020, and then YouTube said we're going to try something different here.
Right.
Yeah, I know Joneson, and Joneson. This is a story I've actually been keeping up with. Joneson did not dox that Bee's daughter. I never even heard nothing about the B's daughter until the B started talking about her child. So whatever, you're reaching again.
Yeah, the B has put out the most information on her child and the incident. Because I would have never known about it had it not been for the B going on about it.
Yeah, same. I wouldn't have known. Now I know Jones and some people don't agree with her pulling the FOIA on the call logs if she made that call, but that's the only thing she made the FOIA or asked
Well,
for.
here's the whole thing. Let's just put it down to what it is. What the B is really mad about. The FOIA, same reason that Purple got mad at us for pulling the FOIA.
Yep.
Move all the bullshit aside.
Yep.
And she's mad because the FOIA proved she lied. She didn't contact the police for the reason that she told people she contacted police.
Right, and it embarrassed her.
Yes. And so she made it all about something else. It's one of those, look over here, not over there.
Let me amp it up and say all these key words to get everybody in their emotions, because 90% of the sector is women and mothers. So you say something about a child or your child, and then you put minor in front of it. You know what you're doing. And I am watching this like it's a social experiment, watching the people just fall for it. It's wild. It's actually wild. They're like, that's awful. Children should never be mentioned, period. Okay. And you're correct. If that's what the person being accused of actually done. You can't just holler these, or you can, because the B did. She hollered all this, but it never actually happened.
Yeah, the B is using her own child to spin this.
Yeah. That's embarrassing too.
That's my impression of the whole mess. And that's why our thumbnail was just clowns. The clowns are everywhere. So many clowns. Hey, Madison, good to see you.
Hey, Madison. Yeah, she really, look, I don't understand YouTube. You play a little bit of a song and your whole channel might get taken down. Definitely the string.
Right.
But you get on there and show people's home address, their name, where they work, and I don't know if one got taken down or not, but she went on her backup and her main account and just went on a doxing spree.
Yeah. I think she might have got a little privacy strike or something.
Well, I think she did, but before she did that,
she put it on her big tier membership.